Word on the street is that Ben Affleck moved out of his matrimonial home with J-Lo since June, but you won't believe what the former lovebirds did afterward. They listed it for sale. But it doesn't end there. Ben Affleck went on to buy a gorgeous home in the Pacific Palisades. Just when we thought things couldn't get any crazier, J-Lo found solace in an unexpected place, and it was none other than Ben Affleck's ex. Yep, you got that right. It's a party of the ex-wives, and Jennifer Garner might just have swooped in to save J-Lo from the ashes of heartbreak. Now, you've got to wonder, how is it possible for two people who were once rivals in love to share tea like the average best friends for life girl gang? Believe me when I say I was shocked myself, but it looks like Jennifer Garner might just be regretting her decision to play footsies with her namesake, because she just dropped some exclusive news on social media. And what she's got to say is bound to leave you really in shock. The daughter of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, who is 18 years old, was spotted in Los Angeles not long ago wearing an iconic ensemble. For her lunch date, she wore a Dolce & Gabbana outfit with two-tone pink flowers that her stepmom, Jennifer Lopez, has worn before. Even Jennifer Garner, who is normally so composed and collected, has apparently had enough of the bad blood surrounding J-Lo and Ben's divorce and has recently decided to spill the beans. Rumor has it that Jennifer Garner is unhappy with J-Lo's recent public behavior, and who could blame her? Even though Jennifer Garner did her best to shield her 3 children from the ongoing drama with the paparazzi, J-Lo has been using them to maintain her own public profile. Jennifer Garner recently came clean on how she's been going through this bone-chilling experience of being followed and how she wished she could just stay home because of how humiliating and terrible it was. She simply didn't see the point in getting out the house. The backstory here is that Ben's alleged return to J-Lo after their breakup has left Jennifer Garner enraged. And let's be honest, who wouldn't be? She let go of her pride and actually approached J-Lo to help her nurse her broken heart, only to find out that J-Lo was going back to the same man that had hurt them. But guess what? Ben is totally unfazed by Jennifer Lopez's efforts to get his attention as he continues to enjoy hanging out with Jennifer Garner and their kids. While J-Lo was busy creating thirst traps on Instagram, he spent his 52nd birthday on August 15th with Garner and his children. J-Lo celebrated her own birthday by posting flashback photos to Instagram, but she forgot to wish Ben a happy birthday. Everyone knows by now that he didn't celebrate her birthday with her. Seems like she's trying to convey the message, hey, happy birthday to you, but you weren't there for mine, so I'm not going to be there for yours. Message gotten? Thank you. It appears that J-Lo has shifted to her backup plan now that Ben is ignoring her. Seems like she's been attempting to promote this image of herself as the ideal stepmom by arranging these highly orchestrated paparazzi walks with the Ben and Jennifer Garner's children. It's sending out some major PR signals, isn't it? And that's not even the worst of it. For a more laid-back outing, she even gifted Violet, Ben's daughter, a frock from Dolce & Gabbana. We get it, J-Lo, but aren't the kids just the cutest browns for a publicity stunt? It's crazy because J-Lo appears to have neglected her own children in favor of Ben's during the past few months. To be honest, Jennifer Garner has every right to be angry. She appears to be taking it easy, concentrating on her children and just living her life as J-Lo appears to be in damage control mode. Jennifer Garner and Ben aren't having it when it comes to J-Lo trying to dominate the narrative. Well, then what comes after? How many more thirst traps and publicity stunts does J-Lo have planned? How did Jennifer Garner feel about J-Lo's use of her children as PR tools? Let's dive into it, shall we? Let's start with Jennifer Garner's recent run-ins with the press. To Jennifer Garner, the constant attention from the press is an unfortunate but unavoidable part of being a famous Hollywood actress. However, it's clear that she'd prefer not to be on camera when she's just trying to live her best life. While she has been extremely guarded and has made it her life's work to keep her 3 children's privacy intact. Jennifer Garner is so dedicated to shielding her children from the prying eyes of the paparazzi that she spoke up in favor of a law prohibiting such behavior in 2013 before the California Senate. Garner and Halle Berry collaborated to tell horrifying tales of how the paparazzi were causing her children misery even before they were born. According to Garner, a stalker who had threatened to harm her unborn child was apprehended by paparazzi while hiding outside her children's school. To end her family's battle against the paparazzi, Jennifer Garner went to the California State Assembly to beg them to stop getting footage of her son, which is direct opposite of what J.Lo would have done. On multiple occasions, J.Lo has been caught red-handed organizing elaborate paparazzi walks, and on one occasion, she even brought her children along for these contrived photo opportunities. It's clear that this lady lives for the cameras. Following her breakup with Ben, J.Lo has taken things to an all new level. The meticulously planned photo opportunities have only grown in frequency, and it's evident that she's exerting every effort to maintain her prominence in the media. A former cast member of The Hills named Whitney Port has accused Jennifer Lopez of orchestrating paparazzi photographs in the Hamptons. Whitney recently made the following statement on her podcast. "I'm pretty sure J.Lo the other day was riding her bike to get a scoop of ice cream for a paparazzi shot." She goes on to remark that Candy Kitchen in Bridgehampton is so wonderful. According to her spouse, J.Lo merely posed outside the ice cream parlor and never set foot inside. He claimed that Jennifer was addicted to attention and characterized her behavior as strange. Whitney agreed with him. She elaborated by saying, "That's her vibe. She's popped everywhere. What keeps the machine running is her insistently charming and attractive appearance in various contexts. Seeing the difference is really surreal. Just as Jennifer Garner is going to great lengths to shield her children from the public view, J.Lo appears to be making every effort to maintain her status as the center of attention. She is understandably attempting to exert control over the storyline in light of everything that has transpired between her and Ben. On the other hand, it accentuates Jennifer Garner's natural elegance and makes her appear even more like the nurturing mother she always was. Ultimately, the one similarity between these two ladies is that they were both captivated by Ben Affleck. That is all. Their approaches to public scrutiny, privacy, and fame couldn't be more different. Keeping herself in the limelight is J.Lo's business, but using the children of another woman in it? She went too far at that point. Jennifer Garner is not having it and is taking it personally that J.Lo is involving Jennifer Garner's children in her PR damage control strategy. Jennifer Lopez is enraged with Ben Affleck because he has been spending a lot of time with Jennifer Garner and their children ever since he left the house they shared. She had hoped Ben would rush back to her, but he obviously didn't. People are accusing her of trying to promote her own image by using the children of Ben and Jennifer Garner, and it appears like she's desperately trying to prove she's the best stepmom ever. Just 2 days before Ben's birthday on August 13th, Jennifer Lopez was seen shopping with Samuel, Ben and Jennifer Garner's 12-year-old son, at Beverly Hills Neiman Marcus. According to the paparazzi films, though, the small guy appeared exhausted and very self-conscious about being the center of attention. Even more bizarre is the fact that Jennifer Garner has already admitted that Samuel, among her 3 children, has the most trouble coping with the paparazzi. Jennifer Garner stated, "He hates them the most," while appearing on Dr. Oz's show. He claims, "I don't like that," whenever he sees one of the cameras, which is daily because he despises them. You know what I don't like? 2 things actually. Picture taking is something I find annoying. I despise being made fun of or men with cameras. It bothers me when I get the impression that you're making fun of me. J.Lo didn't stop at trying to get Samuel's attention. She also went straight for Ben and Jennifer Garner's daughter, Violet. In an effort to win her over, J.Lo even gave her an old Dolce & Gabbana garment. Fans are not into Violet's latest lunch outing in Los Angeles, where she wore a two-tone D&G wrap dress. J.Lo allegedly can't let Ben go and is attempting to maintain a relationship with him through Violet, especially in light of her greatest love story documentary. This appears to be a huge embarrassment for her. The fact that J.Lo was with A-Rod for 4 years begs the question, why isn't she keeping in touch with his children now? Do you remember when she posted those adorable family Christmas photos where everyone was wearing identical pajamas? Yeah, her wares aren't selling like hotcakes right now. And do you know who else isn't interested? Jennifer Garner. That is correct. Rumor has it that Jennifer Garner has been doing everything in her power to keep the peace with J.Lo, but following J.Lo's most recent exploits with her children in the paparazzi spotlight, Jennifer Garner reportedly went all mama bear and urged J.Lo to stop. Who could possibly blame her? After Jen's efforts to shield her children from the media were in vain, she is now terrified that J.Lo may abandon her after the divorce between her and Ben is finalized, leaving Jen to explain to her children why J.Lo is suddenly absent. The According to Jennifer Garner's inner circle, she is understandably worried about the children, especially after J.Lo allegedly convinced them they were all part of a loving family and assured them she would be there for them no matter what. Jennifer Garner, though, is not convinced. Her biggest fear is that, like A-Rod's girls, J.Lo would abandon those children when she decides she's finished with Ben for good. For nearly 4 years, J.Lo and A-Rod were inseparable, but without a second thought, she cut ties with him and never looked back. Just recently, people pointed out that Jennifer Garner's kids have a mother, and Jennifer should focus more on her own children. What do you think? Are you surprised by J.Lo's sudden display of affection towards Ben's children with his ex-wife? Do you think she formed genuine bonds with them while hanging out with Jennifer Garner, or is she merely trying to make a good impression by arranging these get-togethers? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to smash the bell and subscribe to get instant updates on all the latest tea in Hollywood. Also, click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Bye, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next video.